Its tail, which serves as an instrument of balance, makes it possible for the cheetah to maneuver quickly when chasing its prey. God has created these animals in complete harmony with their environment. God is the Almighty, He who best knows His creations. Does He who created not then know? He is the all-pervading, the all-aware. The dragonfly possesses the most acrobatic flight of all the more than 800,000 species of insect. The wings of the dragonfly cannot be folded back on its body. In addition, the way in which the muscles for flight are used in the motion of the wings differs from the rest of insects. The dragonfly has two pairs of wings, one in a forward position with respect to the other. When flying in the opposite direction, backwards, the rear wings pull the insect along while the front wings push it. In other words, it is capable of reversing the functioning of its muscles. In this way, the dragonfly is capable of suddenly stopping and changing direction in midair. This superior creation of God is a source of inspiration for scientists. The wings operate asynchronously. That is, while the two frontal wings ascend, the back pair of wings descend. Two opposing muscle groups move the wings. The muscles are tied to levers inside the body. While one group of muscles pulls up a pair of wings by contracting, the other muscle group opens the other pair by refluxing. Helicopters ascend and descend by a similar technique. That is why dragonflies are called the helicopters of the insect world. South Africa. Unproductive soil that stretches for kilometers. An antelope eating leaves. Antelopes only consume certain parts of plants. At times of drought, when they are unable to find sufficient food, they are also capable of eating grass, tree leaves, flowers, fruit, or seeds. Antelopes are the most flawless runners among all hoofed animals. Thanks to their muscle structure, they can jump 10 meters in a single bound. A herd of antelopes. Moving as a herd makes it easier to protect themselves from predators. As soon as they spot a danger, they begin running and warn one another. As the cheetah approaches at rapid speed, they begin galloping en masse. A cloud of dust rises up. That dust cloud makes it harder for the cheetah to discern its prey, and the cheetah fails. There are two types of elephants, the largest land dwellers on Earth: the African and the Indian elephant. These two species can easily be distinguished by the size of their ears. African elephants have large ears. This elephant is overheating in the hot African sun. But is able to cool itself down by flapping its ears. This allows it to lower its body temperature by up to 10 degrees Celsius. This air conditioning system works just like a car radiator. The elephant's body heat is carried to its ears by means of the circulatory system. Thanks to the paper-thin tissue in the ear, the veins there come into close contact with the air and are thus able to give off that heat. This constant circulation means that a constant cooling takes place in the elephant. It takes a mere 20 minutes for all the elephant's 450 liters of blood to pass through this radiator system and be cooled. The thinness of the ear structure. Have you noticed the way the veins on the ears of elephants can be opened and closed in a controlled manner? The way the ears can be waved like a fan to cool the body down. The blood vessels, heart, and many other factors comprise the key elements of this system. All these have been brought together in harmony to keep the elephant cool. In the same way that the car radiator was designed by an engineer, so the attributes of the elephant are also created. This superior creator is Almighty God. Few of the best-known species of birds possess the same flying ability as the sparrow. When a sparrow flies, it appears to make very easy movements. It can fly straight towards a tree, branches, a bush, or the ground. All it does at that time is to focus on its destination and give the command to its feathers. It is able to do this thanks to its wing feathers. If caught by a mild breeze in flight, it can turn, raise, or lower them. There may even be a slight difference between two feathers. Compared with steel of the same weight, these feathers are one of the strongest of materials. The theory of evolution, which maintains that birds evolved from reptiles, is unable to account for the enormous differences between these two classes. Feathers, which are totally unique to birds, are just one of the features that represent an unbridgeable gap between birds and reptiles. The matchless design in bird feathers gave Charles Darwin considerable pause for thought. Moreover, the perfect aesthetics of the peacock's feathers had made him sick, his own words. And now, trifling particulars of structures often make me very uncomfortable. The sight of a feather in a peacock's tail, whenever I gaze at it, makes me sick. Not only feathers, but also other bodily features of birds are far too complex to be explained in terms of any evolutionary process. For example, birds' bones are hollow. This means that birds are very light and can fly with ease. Their fast-working digestive system enables the bird to immediately dispose of what it has eaten. Thus, digested food does not constitute added weight during flight.